Greetings. It is the year 534 of the Simpians world Alpha 1 release. So there's 58 tribes right now in the world. There's about 4,000 Simpians alive, and the world keeps going. Resources keep generating, and tribes keep eating resources. So it's kind of balancing it out so far. This is how the world looks like. It's 30 by 30. What I wanted to show today is some of the interesting tribes that are out there. So I'm going to go through some of the strongest, most agile, and most intelligent tribes. So let's continue. So let's start with the longest surviving tribes. So it's going to be me because I joined right away. I've been here since the beginning. So this is my tribe. Nothing special, not too many mutants. I'm not really good at any of the 3 traits. So let's continue on at the second longest surviving tribe. And it will be this one. So they've been around for 501 years. So very impressive. Lots of interesting looking Simpians. And then we're going to go on to the third most longest surviving tribe, which would be these guys. And they've been around for 257 years. Very agile looking. Lots of green guys. So we're going to go on next to the most intelligent tribe. And these guys are it. And they have a total of 23,000 points of intelligence. Very impressive. They look pretty much all the same. So these guys would be the most intelligent. And then we're going to go on to the second most intelligent. These guys have a total of 20,000 intelligence points. And then we're going to go on to the third most intelligent. These guys have 15,500 intelligence points. There's a lot of strong ones too. Look at those arms. So a couple mutants. Next we're gonna go and see the strongest tribe. So this will be the strongest tribe right now on the world, with a total of 13,500 points. The second strongest would be these guys, the Starks, and they have a total of 13,000, so very close. Lots of red guys. The third most strongest tribe would be this one, with 12,500. And then next we're gonna go to the most agile tribe, and these guys would be it. Holy cow, these guys look like they're gonna starve. And I believe they are starving. One of the things in the game is the skinnier you are, proportional to your body, the more agile you become. So as tribes don't have much food, they starve themselves and they become very agile. But not for long, unfortunately. So the second most agile tribe, these guys have 14,000 agile points, and these guys have 13,000. They also look like they're starving. Come on, guys, feed your Simpians. Okay, the number third most agile, it would be these guys. Wow, lots of green. These guys ain't starving, and they're very agile. Good job. So that would be it. I'm gonna just go through several other tribes. Let's see now. I'm just gonna show some random tribes. Here's another one. Lots of interesting variations. Whoa, nice mutant. So mutants, I think, happen about 1 in 20. 1 in 20 births are kind of funky looking things like that. So I mean, anything can be created. That's what's very interesting about this. Is it's very emergent. You don't really know what's gonna come next and how, you know, people are gonna sort of take those mutants and breed them with others to see what happens down the line. So very entertaining. Here's another tribe. And another one. Look at this guy's beard. He's got a yellow beard. And another one. So I got a couple complaints that the game isn't really playable, or you can't really do too many things. I'm still working on it, so bear with me. I'm spending about 1 to 2 hours a day working on this on the side. So but I try to implement something every couple days, and you can see that in the update log. I mean, all you have to do is log in once every 48 hours, and your tribe is not going to die because it's going to move automatically if it runs out of food. If you haven't logged in 48 hours, then it's not going to move, and your tribe could starve. Because I've gotten a complaint that they've logged, they created a tribe, they logged in a couple days later, and their tribe wasn't there anymore. Well, I'm not going to create a game that's more targeted for casual players. I'm going to try to create a game which is, very challenging and very original in the way that it's being played. So these are some of the tribes. I'll show one more screen here, which would be the stats screen. So recently I implemented the most intelligent Simpian. So this would be it. Strongest Simpian, very funky looking. Incredible strength. I mean, I don't know how that happened. It's just a block. I don't know about that. That's strange, but anything can happen. And then the most agile one. So this changes every time you come here. You can see the latest, the longest surviving ones, and then you can go back in time, see every year who was the strongest at that time, the most intelligent. So I'm gonna continue to add more interesting things on here. So let's go to the world again. So here's the world. The world's gonna continue to go on until there's food and resources. So I'm gonna maybe tweak the numbers that more food gets destroyed or less is generated from year to year, just to make it more interesting, more scarce. And at some point, the world is gonna run out of resources, and we're gonna have a winner of the world. The one that survived the longest, or survived till the end. I'll take myself out, so I'm not the winner. So when the world ends, I'm going to show all the interesting stats, who survived the longest, who survived till the end, and things like that. And then I'll start the Alpha 2 world, and we'll continue to go on. In the second world, I plan to use a faster server, so hopefully I'll be able to accommodate about 250 players, up to 300. The world's going to be around 50 by 50 squares, so it's going to be much bigger. So that will be interesting. Another interesting thing I plan to do in the second world is record every year, or every month actually, the state of each tile, and then show then I'll be able to show how the world changed over time. You'll be able to see each village kind of, traversing the land, and food regrowing and collapsing and regrowing, and tribes eating the food, because it's a very dynamic world. As you can see, food kind of regrows a certain amount every year, but once it gets to a certain point, it has a chance that it will collapse, because of fire, or it's just too big, right? So it can't continue to grow on forever, and that's what makes it dynamic. That's why you might be on a square that has a lot of food. All of a sudden, it runs out of food really fast. It's because the food kind of collapsed on that square. So that is it. I'll give an update every once in a while, and yeah, there's a lot of spots to play. So let's see, there's 57 now. All right, so there's a lot of spots. Come and play Simpians.